So today's video is gonna be a little bit different. First of all, um, I just want to tell you guys that I was watching YouTube, and I think one of my favorite makeup people, her name is, well, her old name is Lil Pumpkin Pie 05. Her new name is MakeupGameOnPoint. Don't pay attention to that noise. That's the air conditioner in the window. It's kind of warm in here, so you gotta do that. But so I'm watching one of her videos and got the makeup spirit and thought I could go do a whole face of makeup watching what she did. I'm like, oh, okay, I got this, I got that, I'm gonna do that. Let me tell you, I looked like a straight clown. That happens to me every time, but for some odd reason I keep thinking I could do it and it's gonna look better. But anyways, I end up just wiping it all off. Y'all should have seen my eyebrows. My eyebrows look like two fat ass black caterpillars on my face. Okay, and I was just looking like a doll, like one of them old throwback dolls that just, it's supposed to be a baby, but they had all this blush and everything on it, and it's like, is this a baby? It's supposed to be a baby doll, or is this a grown woman looking like a baby doll? But anyways, wiped it all off. I just put a little bit of powder on. Eyebrows is still like the same. Eyeliner, eyeshadow, some kind of like almost sheer lipstick. What else did I do? And lashes. And this is my first time ever putting lashes on, and I'm loving the lashes, so I think I'm gonna stick to lashes. That's probably the only thing new I really added to my whole repertoire, are the lashes, and I'll probably stick with that because I don't know, because I'm kind of like dressed down, I wanted to like do my makeup. I'm just trying to do different, trying to like spice things up a little bit, so when I'm walking around I feel more spiced up, I guess you could say. But anyways, look at my hair. Anyways, so I wanted to make this quick video. I don't want it to be too long, but this video really is going to be about energy vampires. I don't want this to be like a negative video, but I feel like I do want to touch on that because I hear this a lot from other people, and me personally, I'm very sensitive to energies, so I feel like it affects me more than it would affect somebody who's not really all that, maybe because I'm very empathetic, so that's why it affects me more than somebody else. But anyways, energy vampires, they are the people who come to you with all of their problems, and you listen because, well, I'll listen because I'm empathetic. But there's different kinds of energy vampires. Really, an energy vampire period is someone who's constantly coming to you with their problems. There are people who come to you every now and again, they have an issue, and then you'll be the listening ear, and then you might not hear about another problem for like a year or something like that. Then there's the people who come to you with the same problem over and over and over again, and that definitely is what they will call an energy vampire. And how I do it is I kind of distance myself. Like, I like to listen to people and help people, but I have my own issues, my own problems and stuff like that, and it just adds, you know what I mean? It's like you kind of take on their energy, or they suck the little bit of energy you may have, they suck it out of you, and it's just not good. It's not good for your spirit, it's not good for your soul. But anyways, I really want to make this video because I was talking to somebody and they were discussing how this happens to them. I said it's happened to me too, where these people will come to you and you're empathetic and you want to listen and you want to help and you do, but then maybe when it's your time to talk to someone and you go to them, and this is what the person was saying to me, you go to those same people and they're not the listening ear to you as you were to them, and now you're kind of like upset a little bit, or they're not as empathetic, and you're trying to figure out why. I'm not a psychologist, so I don't know exactly why. In my own personal opinion, I feel like people with a lot of problems, it's just it's too loud. It's too loud in their mind. They can't even hear you because they have a lot going on. And I mean, we all have a lot going on, but the person who's constantly coming to you, wanting your opinion, and dumping people who dump on you, have to be very careful. Very, very, very careful, because it can suck the energy out of you. Next thing you know, you don't have anything left. I think that was like on I love life classes, I love all that stuff. They spoke on that before about constantly putting out, like giving, and you have to be careful, because if no one's putting back into you, or you're not getting it put back into you, you can find yourself being extremely drained. And that happens to me all the time. All the time. Like, my daughter puts back into me a lot, to be honest. But sometimes I might fall off the map because I need to recharge. And I think, like, lately, and that's probably why I haven't been on YouTube the last couple of months either, I'll fall off the map so I can recharge my battery, because I'm just constantly putting out, and nothing's coming in. And then I'll hit a wall. And then I'm just like, I'm exhausted. I don't have anything else to give. I'm just like laying around. You know, people are like, oh, I haven't heard from you. Yeah, I mean, because I'm wore out. That's why. But anyways, so yeah, I wanted to talk about the energy vampires, and I was having that conversation with a friend, and basically, I don't want to say we came to a conclusion, but we just had a little discussion about it. But if you guys have any input or opinions on the energy vampire thing, I would love to hear your opinion. Comment below. What do you do? How do you handle it? Like, I'm an introvert, so I like staying to myself anyways. It's like you want to help, but it's like when we all have our own things, how much can you really help somebody anyways when you have your own stuff, you know? So it's like, how much can I really help? And then the big problem, like I was discussing with a friend, the really big problem is when it's your time and you need someone to talk to, those people don't want to hear it, or they're not the ones that's there for you. And then that's when you're like, okay, should I continue to be there for this person when it's time for me to vent and they're not there for me? Answer that question for me. Should you continue to be there for a person when they're not there for you when it's your turn, or they act as though they really don't want to, you know, be that listening ear? Because that's what we were discussing. It's like, what should you do? What should you do? So I'm asking YouTube, what should you do, YouTube? How do you handle that? What do you do? I'm open to opinions. Leave them below. And yeah. So anyways, I'm going to post this video right now, and I'm going to end it because it's already 8 minutes and it doesn't need to be this long. So anyways, bye. Have a good Friday. Happy Friday.